Welcome back to class. Let's go ahead and bow in. Chair up. Kunye. Let's get into our sparring stance. We're going to warm up a little bit with some footwork. So I want you to bounce, stay loose. And when I say switch, we're going to switch. If I say step, you're going to step forward or backwards. Or we can do our hop step, or I might say skip. So I might say skip back or skip forward. So whichever one I say, just go ahead and do that. Switch. Step forward. Skip back. Reverse switch. Stay bouncing, not coming off the ground, just bouncing. Step forward. Step back. Switch. Switch. Reverse switch. Step forward. Step back. Skip forward. Step back. Switch. Switch. Hands stay loose. Still breathe in. Switch. Reverse switch. Step forward. Skip back. Step forward. Skip back. Skip forward. Skip back. Skip forward. Step back. Stay loose. Stay moving. If you want, you can even move around, circle around a little bit until I say switch. Switch. Step back. Skip forward. Step back. Skip forward. Make sure when we do our step, we step all the way back, out of the way. Switch. Same with our switch. We switch all the way. Switch. Reverse switch. Step forward. Skip back. Step forward. Skip back. Take a breath. Breathe in and out. Feet a little ways apart. And hip twist. Socket stretch. Switch sides. Turn the foot over, lunging hip stretch. Other side. Go ahead and sit down on one of your feet and reach towards the other one. Stretch that hamstring. Switch. Sit up. Now I want you to get into your sparring stance, just like this. And whenever I count, you're going to switch, and you're going to do a front snap kick. You're going to bring your rack back behind you. And then on the next count, you're going to switch again. Front snap kick. So when I count, I want you to switch and kick. All of that's going to be on one count. Ready? And use the ball of your foot for your front snap kick. Do. Set. Set. Yes. Yes. Good. Get up. Aham. Good. Johanna. Yes, do. You're set. From that. You're this one. You're yes one. You're good. You're you know. Yahoo! Smooth. Take a breath in and out, in, and out. And as you know, I like to do most of this stuff with the basic kicks at the beginning of each class. So next is going to be roundhouse kick. And we're going to do it the exact same way. So I'm going to be bouncing, and when I count, we're going to switch, roundhouse kick, bring it back behind us. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult. We're going to start off slow, and then we'll start picking up the pace a little. Ready? And 2, set, net. Make sure to pivot that bottom foot. Listen. Yes. Is good. Get over. Yay. Johanna. You'll do you. You'll set. You'll net. Keep bouncing. You'll this. You'll yes. You'll good. Are you ready? Go. Smooth. Take another breath in and out. Now we're going to do our switch side kicks. So get in your sparring stance. Keep bouncing. We're going to switch and do a side kick just like we did for our roundhouse kick. Ready? And 3, set, net, that's it. Yes, sir. Is good? Get over. Yay. Johanna. Is you. You said. You net. You that's it. You yes it. You good? You get up? Yahoo! Smooth. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. Now, we're going to move on and we're going to do solo drill number 1. So green belt solo drill number 1. And that's going to be our cross step side kicks. We're going to go first. You can go either one, whether you want to do both of them to the front or both of them to the back. So I'm going to start off just doing both to the front. Cross step, side kick. So I stepped in front. Cross step, side kick. And then I'm going to step to the rear. Cross step, side kick, to the rear, cross step, side kick. And we're going to land back in this neutral position in between each one of those. Ready? I'm just going to count to 4 because this solo drill has 4 in it. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Each kick, and then be on one count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Step into the front. 1, 2. Make sure we turn our hip into it. 3, step into the rear. 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And take a breath in and breathe out. Touch your toes. Knees straight. And stand up. Okay, now we're going to do solo drill number 2. Solo drill number 2, it's almost the exact same thing, except for instead of doing a side kick, now we're going to move on to a roundhouse kick. So we're going to do it the exact same way. We're going to start off a little bit slower. I'm going to count 1 through 4. 1 kick, or 1 count, is 1 kick. We're going to start off these, again, stepping to the front. 1, 2, step to the rear, 3, 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And take your breath in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Next one we're going to do, we're going to go jab, cross. We're going to look to the side, step behind, and we're going to do a side kick. Cross up, side kick. So again, we're here. 1, 2, look, kick. Land back into your fighting stance. This one's done from our fighting stance. So if you want to mirror me, start with your right leg in front. If not, that's fine. Ready? Punch, punch, step, kick. Told you. Jab, cross, make sure the hands come back to your face. Step, kick. Set. 1, 2, kick. Net. 1, 2, kick. This one. 1, 2, kick. Yes one. 1, 2, kick. Hook up. 1, 2, kick. Get 1, 2, kick. Up. 1, 2, kick. Heel. 1, 2, kick. Take a breath. In and out. Now we're going to go ahead and switch sides, and we're going to do the exact same thing with our other leg in front. So we're going to go jab, other hand to the face, cross, other hand to the face. Remember, we're still turning our hip with that jab and that cross. And we're going to step. Remember, as we step, look, my toes, as I step across, my toes are facing that way. That way I don't have to pivot my feet any. It's already going to be in the correct position for me to be able to just extend and shoot out that side kick. Ready? Hana. Jab, cross, kick. Hey. Jab, cross, kick. Set. Jab, cross, kick. Make sure you're turning those hips. Head. Yes. 1, 2, kick. Yes. 1, 2, kick. Look up. 1, 2, kick. Hito. 1, 2, kick. Up. 1, 2, kick. Good. 1, 2, kick. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. Now, we're going to do just the beginning of Taeguek Samjang. So we're going to do the first 6 techniques. Hopefully by now you've already looked over the video and you kind of have understanding of it. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of walk you through it, teach you through it. So cherry up, Junbei. Just like all the other ones up to this point, we're going to look to the left, set up for our low block. Remember, palm facing the face, other one down, turn, low block. That's 1. Now, we're going to front snap kick, 1, 2. So we have a double punch. As we do that double punch, we have opposite hand and foot. Now we're going to go back and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So our right hand comes on top, facing the face, step, pivot, low block. Hands up, front snap kick, and we're going to go 1, 2. We're punching right to the center of the chest, right where the black square is on the uniform. And now, with our right hand, the one that just punched, it's going to go behind our ear in an open knife hand position. Step into our walking stance, knife hand middle block, step, knife hand middle block. Oh. Let's return. Cherry up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my back to you. Junbei. Look to the left. Low block, walking stance. 1. Front snap kick. 1, 2. Opposite hand and foot into our forward stance. Back knee is straight. Right hand on top. Turn, low block. 1. Hands up, kick. Front snap kick. 1, 2. Left hand extends. Right hand's behind the ear. Knife hand middle block. 1. Knife hand middle block. 2. Again. Straight up. Junbei. Look left. 1. Kick. 1, 2. To the right. Look right. Low block. Front snap kick. 1, 2. When we do that front snap kick, I want you to rechamber it, set up, and land. That first punch lands right as that foot lands. And then you throw that second punch. Right hand behind the ear. Middle block. 1. Step forward, knife hand middle block. 2. Pro. Now I'm going to face a different way. Maybe it'll help you see it. Trip. Junbei. I look left. Low block. Walking stance. Front snap kick. Double punch. Right low block. Front snap kick. 1, 2. Right hand goes behind the ear. Walking stance. Knife hand middle block. 2. Walking stance. Knife hand middle block. Pro. All right, now let's go ahead and let's get back into another sparring stance. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a roundhouse kick. We're going to set it down in front. We're going to step behind. We're going to do a cross step, side kick, land, and then with that back leg, it's going to pivot around. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side now. Roundhouse kick, set it down, cross step behind, side kick, land, and then pivot all the way around. And we're going to keep going back and forth with this. Ready? Roundhouse kick, land in front, cross step, side kick. Back leg pivots and stays in the back. You're facing the other direction now. W, roundhouse kick. Cross step, side kick. Pivot. Set. Roundhouse. Excuse me. Cross step, side kick. Pivot. Good. Roundhouse. Cross step, side kick. Pivot. Yes. Roundhouse. Cross step, side kick. Pivot. Yes. Roundhouse. Cross step, side. Pivot. Good. Roundhouse. Cross step, side. Pivot. Kiddo. Roundhouse. Cross step, side. Pivot. Forgot the number I'm on? Oh. Hopefully that's right. If not, hopefully we're doing more. Yeah. Roll. Take a breath. We're going to do that one more time. The exact same thing. Get ready. Hopefully you have enough room to do this. I have quite a bit of room, and I'm going back and forth across the whole thing. So if you don't have very much room, what you can do is you can throw that roundhouse kick, and instead of landing into a good sparring stance right here, you can cut it short where you land it here, here, set, and here. So that way I can do all of that space, all of that within one distance of this mat. I kick, I set it in close, kick, set it in, and I just pivot around. So if you don't have very much space, that's how you can do it. If you have a lot of space, I want you moving. Try to move as far as you can with these without feeling unnatural. I don't want you to be in a sparring stance where you're here trying to do a cross step side kick and it just isn't right. Be natural with it, but try to get some distance. One more time, same drill. Ready? And here. 3. Set. Net. Yes. Yes. Do it good. Get over. Uh-huh. Yay. Take a breath in and out. In and out. Now for this next one, we're going to start off with a hop or a cross step side kick. So step to the rear, side kick, land. Now the direction we just came from, we're going to do a skip or a hop step roundhouse kick. Now we're going to turn and face that direction again, and we're going to switch our legs. That way we're going to be using the other leg. So we'll be alternating legs each time. So one more time, we're going to cross step, side kick, land, hop step, roundhouse kick, land, turn, switch. And if you want to do a rear switch, you can do that, or just a regular front switch. Either way, doesn't matter. Get ready? And cross step, side kick, land, hop step, round, land, switch. I did a rear switch. Either way, it doesn't matter. Do. Kick, hop step, roundhouse kick, land, switch. Set, cross step, round, or side, excuse me, hop step, round, land, switch. Listen. Now, when your foot touches the ground off that hop step roundhouse kick, I want you to switch immediately. As soon as that foot touches the ground, switch. Don't pause. Just it touches the ground, boom, and I switched. I'm facing the other direction. And do. Set. Net. Does. Yes. Look up. Get over. Uh-huh. Yo. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. Okay, now we're going to do another drill. It's going to be hop, step, roundhouse kicks. So watch what we're going to do. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to do a hop, step, roundhouse. As I land, just like before, I'm going to switch. Hop, step, roundhouse. Switch. Hop, step, roundhouse. Switch. Hop, step, roundhouse. So we're going to try to do 10. If you notice, we're spinning around in a circle. I want you to focus on something. So off to my side, I have an American flag. I'll pick one of the stars, probably the one in the corner, and I'll be focusing on that, and I'll be kicking towards that. If you have stuff that you can focus on, it'll make it a little bit easier to not get dizzy. So we're going to try to do 10 in a row. We're going to try to do them kind of fast-paced too. So one more time, what we're doing is we're going to do a hop, step, roundhouse kick. We're going to land, and as soon as we land, we switch, and we go for that next one. We're going to kick all of them with that same leg. So whichever leg started off in front, boom, boom. It's going to kick again. Like I said, we're going to try to get 10 in there. Ready? Let's try not to get dizzy. Begin. One, two, set, net, yes, yes, elbow, yellow, yay. Take a breath in. And I'm not as dizzy as I thought I was going to be. Hopefully you're not either. We're going to do the same thing with our other leg. Remember, we're trying to do these fast, but we're also making sure that we kick and we snap it back as we set it down. We control it. We don't just kick. That means you're tired. If you're doing that, you're probably really tired or you just don't know better. So I want you to snap it, bring it back, and set it down. We're going to do the same thing on our other side. So I did my right leg. I'm going to do my left leg now. Do whichever side you didn't do. Ready? Begin. Set. Net. Yes. Yes. Good. Get over. Good. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. One more in and out. Good. Cheer up. Junbei. Again, we're going to do the first 6 techniques of Taeguek Samjang. Ready? Look left, low block. 1. Front snap kick. 1, 2. Double punch. Other side, right hand, low block. 1. Kick. 1, 2. Right hand, knife hand, middle block. Left hand, knife hand, middle block. Opposite hand and feet. But I'm going to do it from the front now. Cheer up. Junbei. Remember, as we do our junbei, hands and feet are together, fingers are together in our cherry up, hands come up, make fist, hands come down at the same time, my left heel touches the ground. We're doing these slow, breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. Look left, low block, 1. Front snap kick, 1, 2. Look right, low block. Front snap kick, 1, 2. Remember that hand lands as that foot lands. Then do that second one. Knife hand, middle block. Knife hand, middle block. I'm going to do it from the side. Cheer up. 준비. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, bro. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on to our conditioning. So we're gonna do front leg raises, and we're gonna try to do them with balancing. If you're losing your balance and you know you're gonna lose your balance real easily, then go ahead and use a wall, use something, take away your balance so that we get the conditioning, the strengthening portion, which is what we really want. If you feel like you can, try it with balancing first. And then if you feel like you need to on a later set, then you can go ahead and grab onto something. So remember, with our front leg raises, our toes of our base leg, so if this is the leg that I'm going to be raising up, the toes of my base leg are pointed forward or offset anywhere between 0 and 45 degrees. I don't want you going all the way out to 90 degrees as we're doing this. It's going to change muscle groups. So we want angled forward or offset, anywhere between 0 and 90 degrees or 45 degrees. So go ahead and lift one of your legs up. I'm going to start with my right. You can start with whichever one. And we're going to try to do 15. If you have to touch the ground in between, that's okay. Try not to, though. When we're doing these, raise it up, bring it down, and try not to touch the ground. Keep it up, and then raise it up again. Ready? Raise one leg up, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're going to do the same thing onto our other side. Get ready. Legs up, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Take a breath in and out. All right, I'm going to ask you, how many sets are we doing? And you should have said 3 because 3 is my favorite number. I like to do sets of 3. If you don't know, now you know. That's why I picked 3, because it's my favorite number. Other side. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3. Don't lean your chest forward. 4, 5. Head up. 6, 7. Breathe. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Give it balance. 14, 15. Finish up if you haven't already. Try to keep that balance. Try not to touch the ground in between. Same thing, other side. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're getting harder now. Harder to keep your balance when you start getting tired. And it's good. Keep trying, keep trying. Hopefully that balance is good. We got one more set. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3. Relax your upper body. 4, 5, 6, 7. If you stumble, it's all right. 8, 9, 10. Don't touch the ground. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can already start to feel it. I hope you can too. Other side. Last one. Get ready. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For Good job on that. That one can be hard. Balance can be difficult on that. Hopefully you're able to do it without holding onto the wall. If you had to hold onto the wall, that's fine. Again, we're trying to get those muscles stronger, but I want you trying later on to be able to do it without holding onto something, so we're improving our balance as well. All right, let's go ahead and socket stretch off to one of the sides. You should be feeling it right on your hip flexors, and we're gonna hit that next with the lunging hip stretch. But let's go ahead and get those insides first. And switch. Make sure you breathe anytime you're doing a stretch, breathe. Go ahead and turn that back foot. And I want you to try to lean back on this one if you can. You should be feeling it right there. That should be where you feel the conditioning exercise, those front leg raises. These are your hip flexors. They help bring the leg straight up. Those ones should be feeling it quite a bit. If they're not, by all means, pause the video and continue on with that conditioning portion. But they're probably feeling it a little bit. Other side. Now we're going to drop this knee down. We're going to make our tripod, 1, 2, 3. With this other hand, we're going to grab our foot if you can. You can bring it all the way in, and you should be stretching your quads. If you can't feel this, or you can't get into this position and reach it, then you can go ahead and sit back and do this one right here so that you stretch that quad. I like this one quite a bit because the weight of my knee tightens up my quad some, and I feel a little bit more of a stretch. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch to the other side, dropping that knee down. Make your tripod, 1, 2, 3, and grab that foot, bring it in. Again, if you can't do that, just sit back right on top of it and stretch the quad this way. Either way is fine. Good. Now, we're gonna go into our splits. Try to go down as far as you can. I recently pulled one of my adductors right here on my right leg, so I'm trying to get my splits back because I wasn't able to do my splits for a little bit due to the injury. If you do get an injury, don't try to push through it. Just let it relax. Don't push further. Don't stretch after an injury. It's just gonna make it worse. If you get hurt, take the time, relax. Stretch other muscles that are around it, but don't stretch that injured muscle. As you notice, I can't go all the way down in the splits like I could, a few months ago before I got the injury, but I'm gonna be able to get back to it. It's better to be able to get back to it than to force the stretch while you're injured and not ever be able to return to it. Now, let's go ahead and pick one of the sides. I'm gonna put my right hand over my right leg. I'm gonna slide down. Raise up, switch, other side. Stand up, hands on your hips, hip twists. True. Bow. Kunye. Hey, great job on that class, you guys.